Hello, Cancer. I'm Karma. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I will be doing your reading for Cancer for the week of September 4th through September 11th. So let's take a look and see what you guys got going on. I know we got some pretty heavy energy coming up, a little bit of frustration here and there astrologically, lots of things opposing, so we don't know whether we're coming or going, so to speak. It's been a little bit of a hectic, high energy, very emotional week for some of us. A lot of old past things coming up. Almost feels like Mercury retrograde with how stuck the energy has been feeling. So let's take a look and see, Cancer, what's going on for you guys. Let me know if you can hear Jason snoring on the floor because he is loud. I thought I changed my settings because we had sound issues last week, as I'm in echoey spaces lately. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on for y'all. Anxiety much? First thing I'm picking up. All right, let's take a look and see. First thing that comes up for you is speed. So it's actually the Eight of Cups. And when I look at the Eight of Cups, usually it references you being moving quickly within a relationship. The Knight of Coins is also you doing some new work or project regarding money. I do see you feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and that was the first thing that came to my mind as I was channeling your sign, Cancer. I was seeing anxiety. This Eight of Swords can sometimes produce that kind of sensation when you feel like you are really can't get him to be quiet. So the Eight of Swords has to do with you feeling overwhelmed. If you look at the card, he is not literally in a box or in any sharp spaces. He's just committed. He's actually behind the box. So what is the illusion about with the choices that you've made when you feel like you haven't been able to move or make a choice because of the kids, or because I have rent to pay, or because whatever your because is, you can feel overwhelmed because you've taken on too much. Just remember, you can be a moon and change your mind every day and still be a moon. I think sometimes we get into a place where we said we were going to do a thing and we don't want to look like can't make up our mind, look like we're inconsistent, look like we don't care about other people, children, job, health, like whatever that may be. But sometimes I remember taking a leadership class, and I took it because I thought I should, and I thought it would do me some good. And 80 days within the 90-day program, I got into it with my coach, and he laughed at me, and I was livid. And I said, this isn't funny, like at all. And he says, well, you're miserable. You're suffering through this whole thing. Who told you had to take this class? And we got into it, and I remember flipping him the bird, so to speak, and I hung up on him. And I remember when I talked to him again next, he had a question for me, and he said, was this the first time you ever told someone no? And that was very profound for me. And just recognizing that one little pearl, that one little piece of information of that I have a very difficult time telling someone no was worth the price of admission 1,000 times over. Because I started to recognize I was living in an abusive relationship. So I started to recognize where I wasn't setting my boundaries, and I was doing things where I was obligated by other people in other areas of my life. For those of you that are empaths, this is a trap we let ourselves fall into, where we get to the point where, I'm going to give and give and give, and it'll stop the dam, so to speak. It'll plug that hole. However, to our own detriment, we skin our own selves and give away a pound of flesh every time we do this for someone else. But anyways, sorry to go on a rant there, but apparently it was needed. So the Eight of Swords has to do with commitment, being overwhelmed. He's got blinders on. So the reason why that's so important to me was that having those blinders on limits him from seeing that there is no lid to this box, that the opportunities around you, the possibilities that are present because you've committed to these other things that you put in front of you, you haven't been able to see what's possible. There's no lid on this box, and he's not even in a box. This is all perception. So what is your perception all about, and why are you being overwhelmed? Okay. I do see the strength card for you. So this is in miscommunication, alignment with the stars. I see you so this here, the judgment card, there's a bunch of pictures coming out for you right now in this reading. So the star card, where is your alignment? How is your contribution to man? How is your contribution to life? I do see the Three of Swords. Communication's been out of whack. Misunderstandings are happening left and right. I am seeing here the Five of Coins, and that's all about mapping, figuring out where you need to be with your money. This is you having money here and then figuring out where you need to put it. So there's not a lack, or shouldn't be, when you have need right now. I do see the Four of Cups. This is you stepping out of your shell and actually meeting some new connects and new people. However, the judgment card is playing a role here, and as it's showing up, not only are you feeling judged, but this is a three-headed dragon that has to do with tension beyond measure. It's like pressure of deadlines, it's tension, it's people arguing, it's all of that strife that goes along with the Three of Swords. So your end result card, boy, you have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, and both of us tell us things are moving quickly for you. Like I said, every Monday is a month. So things are shifting quite a bit for you. I feel inspired to pull on the card. Oh, there you go, High Priestess. So trust your intuition. So let your subconscious mind, trust yourself. Your spirit knows ultimately, divinely what's perfect for you. You might want to get a love reading because there is some love energy going on here with the cups playing its role subtly in the background. The Eight of Cups is you having things go quickly in a relationship. So if you want a one-on-one with me, come find me, My Psychic One on the hotline, or you can reach out, karmaondeck.com. Please subscribe to my channel. Like, share, stick around, you know what to do. I am going to pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients. This has quickly become my favorite part of the readings because they're always synchronistic, perfectly synchronistic with the reading. So let me see. All right, I shuffled them really well just before this. So let us see. Where do I want to go? Ooh, I want to go. Augur. Okay, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't know if I ever have. So I'm going to open right to the page. So it says here mastery, which is interesting. It's one of my favorite words. So for, you know, when I talk about readings, when you have a King of Cups or an Ace, it's like a magician, mastery. So it said the ancient ancients would often make homage to a wise person such as an augur to receive insight and messages in order to take appropriate action. You, however, are not required to do so, as spirit calls you to step into your own sacred space and call upon augur within. So have you here, you will find strength and wisdom that will lead you toward mastery of the self. As you tread this path of the chosen few, embrace the gifts that are bestowed upon you. Develop and hone your natural abilities in order to share the message that Spirit has for you and others. This is your calling. It's time to stop fighting and to acknowledge who you are. The augur understands the mastery of acceptance. It's time for you to do just that. So thinking on that, it says you're a gifted medium. Did you notice in the last card of the reading, it was all about your intuition, and the first card we pull for this one is augur for mastery? Or, you know, that's you being told that you are your own shaman. I remember hearing in church one time, I would that every man were a prophet unto himself, so that one wouldn't be needed. So once you get to that place, I mean, I think we all do need guidance at time or two here and there, just as a signpost to see if we're headed in the right direction. So I'm going to read the incantation that you have for the week that you can use during meditation or just think about. It says, I finally let my ego go. It does not serve, and now I know that my pride comes before a fall, that I must master most of all. So as you're going through this week, just remember to trust your instincts, trust yourself. Hop on and see me on the live later this week, and I will see you next time for your reading for you. Have a good week.